Hello, everybody, and good afternoon. Welcome to this special Rangers review chat. I'm delighted to say I'm joined by the Belgian football journalist François Garitte. François, thank you very much for coming on and having a chat with me. We're going to talk Union Saint-Gilloise. You were at the first game in Belgium, in Leuven. What did you make of that game on Tuesday night?
It was a little bit crazy, I think, for the fans, for the Union fans, and for the journalists too, because for us it was not expected like this. You know what I mean? We know that Glasgow Rangers is a big team, and Union Saint-Gilloise, it's a team who was in second division 2 years ago. So they did a very good season last year. They were very short to be the champions. They finished second, and the big problem is that the best player Kasper Nielsen left the club. So we were okay. Kasper Nielsen is not there. The best striker Dennis Undav left too. He went to Brighton. It was the same for Kaoru Mitoma, another very good player who left to Brighton. So it was not easy to know which kind of team Union can be against the Rangers. And I think they made the perfect game. Really, they played like never. It was a very good performance, and I think there is a little regret because it could be 3-0, and for Union fans, it's totally crazy to think that it was possible to beat the Rangers 3-0. So let's say that 2-0 is very good for Union, but there is a little regret about the third goal who was not there.
Yeah, certainly. And Rangers fans, I think, are relieved it's only 2-0, Francois. Were you surprised a little bit by Rangers last week? Did you expect more from them?
Yeah, of course. I expected more. For sure, I didn't know this team. I didn't follow the last game, but I saw this team in Europa League. And I saw that they were very good. I knew that the two big players left the team, but still, we cannot compare Glasgow Rangers and Union Saint-Gilloise. Union Saint-Gilloise is a very let's say little team in Belgium, with not a lot of money. And Glasgow Rangers, it's Glasgow Rangers, you know. So for us, there is no comparison between the two teams. I expected more than the Rangers, and I think the return game will be very different.
Yeah, it was. They celebrated a lot after the final whistle, Francois. What has the reaction been like in Belgium from the newspapers and the journalists to the results last week?
It was a little bit crazy because we could feel that it was crazy for the players, for the staff. Some of the players after the game were on the stadium with a beer, like, okay, we did it, we can enjoy a beer because it's a big thing that we just did. In the media, I think Union Saint-Gilloise made a lot of big game last season, and they surprised everybody because they came from the second division, and directly after that they were very short to beat the champion. So it was a big surprise last season for Union, and I think it's the same now with the Glasgow Rangers. It was a big surprise, but let's say that with Union Saint-Gilloise it's always possible, you know. So it was possible last season in the championship. It was possible, with the Glasgow Rangers, and let's say that it's possible for the second match this Tuesday.
Yeah, they come into the game losing at the weekend to Mechelen, and was that? Did they change the players a little bit? Why did they lose so heavily 3-0 at the weekend?
three players who are always titular were on the bench, and I think it was a choice from the coach. I think, in my opinion, it was a bad choice because the three players who played, they didn't play very good, and I think also all the players were in Glasgow. You know what I mean? Like they didn't think about this game because it's it's normal, it's human.
Yeah.
I think this second game against Glasgow Rangers is the most important game in the history of this club. So it's normal that you go in Mechelen, who is not a big club in Belgium, and it's, let's say, human that you don't make a big game. And I think it's positive. It's maybe strange to say that, but it's positive that they lost 3-0 because now I think, okay, they know that they can do very good things, but they also know that they can totally fail on a game. So I think it was better to lose 3-0 than winning 4-0 and yeah, be like, okay, we are superstars and we cannot lose a game.
Yeah. Of course, leading 2-0 from the first leg. How do you see Union setting up, Francois? Do you think they will be defensive and try to contain Rangers?
It's the big strength of this team. They can go very fast. So they have a very solid defense with Christian Burgess and Siebe van der Heyden, who played for the national team last season. And yeah, it's very, very fast when a player like Simon Adingra on the left, or Loïc Lapoussin or Dante Van Zer, who also played with the national team, with the Belgian national team last season. They can go very, very fast. So I think, yeah, they will wait a little bit, and yeah, I think they can make a lot of problems when they have the ball and when they go faster. Yes.
Yeah, and of course they're coming to Ibrox. It was a big advantage to Rangers last season in the Europa League. That'll be something that the Union players may not have experienced before. Is that something that they're going to have to contend with? Do you think tomorrow night, big stadium, big atmosphere?
Yeah, I think just 3 players played European games before this game against the Rangers. And in the 3 players, there is 1 player who just play like 1 or 2 minutes. Another player play 1 game, and Bart Nikoop played like 15 games or something with Feyenoord. So he's the only guy who knows what's an atmosphere in a big club. I think he played against Manchester United, Napoli, Manchester City, but it's the only guy who know what is this. And I think I don't know the atmosphere in the Rangers, but a lot of people told me about that, and I think the players of Union, they are not ready for that. Of course, they are not ready, and I hope it can be an advantage for them. Like, okay, we don't have anything to lose. We have to do it. And yeah, a lot of players in Union like to play when the supporters are against them, So yeah, let's see how they will react. I think the 15 first minutes will be very, very important. If they don't take a goal in the first 15 minutes, or maybe the first half, they can do something. But I think if there is a goal for the Rangers in the first half, it will be very, very difficult after that for.
Yeah, but how much are you looking forward to going to the stadium as well, Francois, in a working capacity? Are you looking forward to it, to watching the game?
For me, it's also totally crazy because it's my first game in let's say, a European game, and I think Glasgow Rangers, I think, it's an historic club. an historic stadium. With an historic with historical fans. So I think it will be very, very crazy, and I hope Union can do something great. But I think, in my opinion, it will be difficult. So let's see. The man who we have to follow is the goalkeeper, Anthony Maurice. It's one of he was the best keeper last season, and in Union we are always waiting for the forward. But this Tuesday it will be Anthony Maurice. If he make a good game, okay, Union will win. So let's see his performance, and I hope Union can do something great, because it's great if they beat Glasgow Rangers.
Yes, it would be some result. Yes, apart from the goalkeeper, who may be busy tomorrow night, is there any players that you think could cause Rangers some problems in an attacking sense?
I think the captain, Teddy Thomas, in the midfield, it's one of the best players in this team. And Simon Adingra, so he came from Brighton for a lot of money, and he's so fast, he's so technical. And the other player is Loïc Lapoussin on the left too. It's a player like Saturday against Mechelen. He didn't play. He was very, very bad, but he likes the big games, when there is pressure, when there is a big atmosphere. So I think it's the game for a player like Loïc Lapoussin. So let's see how he played, and I think he can make problems for the Rangers.
Yeah, he certainly caused problems last week, and I'm sure that they'll be hoping he doesn't cause any problems tomorrow night. Okay, Francois, that was absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for speaking to me. I really appreciate it, and enjoy the game tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.